everything will change. You can change. Change doesn't happen on its own. You have to take action.
You and that film have been instrumental in bringing audiences back to the theaters this year. Why do you think Rocky Bhai connected so strongly just across the world?
Generally, what happens is, in a previous interview also, I think we discussed about this. So the issues what masses have, or they need some kind of inspiration. They need somebody to motivate them. So that may not come from books, or they may not attend some personality development course. Cinema is one such medium. I know it's about action, gangster, all of that, but deep down, that's about one common man who's got a lot of difficulties, and nothing is easy or ideal situation for him. But he surpasses all the difficulties in style with conviction, and he goes and he achieves it. That is something which everybody today wants to do or connect, because we need to give them confidence. Most of the people, they are like crushed in the beginning. The way society tells you that this is how, if I have to speak about my industry, this is how a star should be. This is how he should look. This is what, these are the type of clothes he should have. So there is some set rules where society is unknowingly pushing it on youngsters or today's generation. So they're confused, including me. I was confused. So the moment you realize it's all within you, and if you decide, nothing can stop you, and everything will change. You can change. Change doesn't happen on its own. You have to take action. So if they realize that, then they will definitely get inspired. Rocky did that to them, and I think there is Rocky in everybody is what I think.
You say that you can't create another Rocky Bhai to kill me because there's one and only piece. What do you do? On a day-to-day basis, you wake up and do what to have that belief?
Acting as if they are blue blood or they are royalty. That is wrong. So that's there in most of the fields. It's not just cinema. But cinema, it's visible and people talk about it, criticize, and it's like little vulnerable industry. If not everywhere, that is there. But if as a country or as a society, if we have to evolve or go to next level, we should encourage talent, we should encourage merit. So the idea was, even in gangsters, even in underworld, if you are talking about nepotism, that was a confusion. When I just, we were discussing, I said, this is the best time to tell him nepotism. Here also. So everybody's like, that isn't it too high a word? Will people understand? I don't know. Then that became like a big thing everywhere. Everybody started discussing. For me, from the beginning, all I had is confidence and vision. And when I look at people who are trying to intimidate you with power or with just the background, if you do it, good, we respect you. But at the same time, because somebody has done it in your family, that we give you love, we respect you. When you mutually respect everybody, that's fine in any industry. But don't use it as a weapon to intimidate others. So somebody like me, I think it's most of the people's issue, and they have it in them. Somebody like me, if I represent, then that's when the CT comes. I don't think about what to lose, or it's about you be yourself, and the whole world will sense it. If you try to act, if you try to pretend, or if you try to impress someone, that's when you lose respect. If you be yourself, and if you don't care about not with arrogance, if you don't care about what others are thinking about you, judging you, then everybody will like you if you're real and if you have that confidence. And I think it's a constant process. I get inspired by looking at a lot of other fellow actors, or competition is something which I feel it is very important in the industry. I always been telling about it. So if they can, even we can. That's about it. You keep motivating yourself, set a goal. That's what I believe. You set a goal and then take actions, what it requires and what kind of people you have to associate, and then just keep going. Don't care about rest of the things. Success and failure is like, it's not trust me when I say this, even after this success, it's not success which gives us happiness. It's about the journey. When you see that, when nobody else is even thinking of it, or if they can't imagine, but you are seeing it absolutely with such clarity that it's as if it's there waiting for you. That's the fun part. So set a high goal. Set a goal. If you tell your goal, people should be scared. If not, it is not a goal. Buying a house, buying a car, or settling down, having a good family is not a goal. Set high goals, then I think individually everybody can, if everybody starts thinking like that, many things can happen for this country. Because we just talk about our country was great back then, our civilization was like that. So I can go on and on about this topic because because that changed my life. Belief system changed my life.
You didn't give 30 interviews, okay? You didn't post creatives talking about box office here, opening there. You in fact didn't give any interviews, which is a very unique way to approach stardom. Why have you chosen this?
I think that's how an actor should be, or a star should be, because they all, we are the channel for the dream world. I'm like the bridge. They need to pass through us. When they see some actors or some stories, they listen to stories. Through those characters, through us, they travel. If it is too much about me, and if they know everything about me, I don't know where they will be able to relate to those characters. So for me, I think it's my job, one. Second, and I don't believe in going out and talking about, this is saying, if you're a king, if you're telling you're a king, then you're not a king. So, what a panel.